In the past week, Ninosca Barrios has been going from one police station to another, desperately trying to find her daughter, Edney Lopez, who was detained at the airport on election day when she was getting ready to board a flight to Argentina.
I'll do whatever is necessary to try to get her released, what I wouldn't do to see her, even if this means them taking me instead. My daughter did not do anything wrong.
President Nicolas Maduro says security forces are going after those involved in the protests following the elections on July 28. The opposition is convinced fraud was committed. Maduro says over 2,000 people have been detained, accused of plotting against the government, and it calls the operation Knock Knock. On Tuesday, opposition leader Maria Corina Machado's campaign coordinator, Maria Oropesa, managed to film when security agents detained her. Hours earlier, she had posted a video about the government's campaign to crush dissent.
The so-called Operation Knock Knock lacks any kind of legal argument. We are facing a witch hunt by a regime that lost the presidential elections on July 28th against all the people who raised their voices through their votes.
The security services used her video to warn political opponents online about the consequences of challenging the election results. Gonzalo Imiob has been helping the relatives of those detained. He says what is happening in the country is unprecedented.
It is affecting people in some of the poorest areas in the country and affects people that are very young. They are between 21 and 23 years old. Many of them were taken without even participating in the protests.
On Thursday, relatives of those detained held a vigil in Caracas. Many were afraid and did not show up. The government insists it is fighting terrorists who are trying to force Nicolas Maduro out of office. These people say they want to know where their relatives are and want them released. Teresa, Al Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.